Hello everybody, my name is Taylor and welcome to my very first booktube video. Today I'm going to be going over my TBR for Booktube-A-Thon 2017. Now if you don't know what Booktube-A-Thon is, I'll leave a link down in the description to Ariel's video outlining Booktube-A-Thon, and I'll also leave a link down to her challenge video outlining the challenges. So there's 7 challenges for Booktube-A-Thon and I have put one book for each challenge. But honestly, I've never done a readathon before. I'm not that fast of a reader, so the likelihood of me reading 7 books in 7 days is like way down here. So I'm just going to be merging them along and doing like 2 books for one challenge as I go along. But yeah, 7 books. Let's get into it. Now, the first challenge is read a book with the person on the cover. So for that, I have chosen After You by Jojo Moyes. Now, I first read Me Before You over a year ago now. It's probably the start of last year, and I didn't really have any desire to read the sequel. Like, I enjoyed the book enough, but I thought the sequel was kind of pointless. But recently I went and finally got around to watching the movie adaptation of Me Before You. After watching that, I kind of wanted to see what they do with Lou in the sequel, so yeah, I'm gonna pick up After You. I knew Me Before You was a quick read, so hopefully this is for me too. Now, the second challenge is read a hyped book, and in Ariel's challenges video, really seemed like she meant a book hyped on book hyped on Booktube, but I'm gonna take a different approach to it and choose a book hyped by one of my friends, which is Night Owls by Jen Bennett. Now, Jen Bennett is my friend Nicola's favourite author, and I've never read a book by her, and this has been sitting on my shelf for over a year. It's kind of short, so I thought it'd be a good pick for Booktube-A-Thon, and it's about time I get around to reading it. So, the third challenge for Booktube-A-Thon is read a book in one day, and the fourth one is read a book about a very different character to yourself. So I have Once and Then by Morris Gletzman, which is 2 books in one. So I'm going to be using one of these books for the read in one day and one of them for the book about a very different character to yourself. This is a middle grade historical fiction about a young boy living in Nazi Germany who runs away from his orphanage to find his parents. It is a beautiful story. I first read it when I was about 9 years old, and I think it's about time for a reread. So yeah, really short. Thought it was a good pick. Now, the next challenge is read a book completely outdoors, and honestly I'm just going to choose one of those books for read a book completely outdoors, because yeah, that knocks out 5 challenges for me. Let's see if I can do that. That'll do. And yeah, the next challenge is read a book that you brought because of the cover. And honestly, that's not something I do very often, so I'm going to be reading the Booktube pick for 2017, which is Juniper Lemon's Happiness Index by Julie Israel. I'll put a picture of it there because I haven't bought it yet. I'm going to pick it up at some point this week. But I have no idea what it's about, and technically I'm buying it for the Booktube-A-Thon, but I'm going to pretend it's a cover buy because it's got a pretty cover. So yeah, I brought it because of the cover. I don't know what it's about. I'm going to keep it that way and find out next week. Now, so that, with Juniper Lemon's Happiness Index, that brings me to 5 books. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay. So that means I have 2 more. I need 2 more to complete the final challenge of read 7 books in 7 days. So if I manage to read all 5 of those, I will be jumping into The Heir and the Crown by Kiera Cass, because I read the selection series a while ago. I ate them up, honestly. I read all 3 of them in a couple of days, so hopefully I eat these up just as much. I've heard they're not as good, but I'm really holding out for it because that's like super guilty pleasure read. I loved the selection series. We'll find out what happens. I think this is like about her daughter or something. I'm not sure exactly. I'm gonna dive into it and find out. If not next week, at some point I will get to it. Now, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below if we're reading any of the same books, or if your Booktube-A-Thon TBR is also your first video, so we can like watch each other's videos and support each other. I think that'll be nice. That's it from me today. I will see you all soon with another video. Bye guys.